What's good, Lifestyle Podcast? Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Jared. Y'all, today we're gonna be doing a video from a particular brother by the name of Richard Johnson. Now, this brother sent me several videos to look at, and today we're gonna be looking at both of them. And apparently, both of these are coming from Shay Sade. Well, one of them's coming from Shay Sade, and the other one's going to be coming from the popular Celebrity Lives channel. Now, today we're going to be looking at the one from Shay Sade, and I knew something about the Divestors one to right, but look at this. Check this out.
See a sister at an upscale restaurant with a white guy. She's footing the bill.
I beg your pardon?
You know, this guy called himself the Ebony Slayer.
I beg your pardon?
This guy brings in different sisters, 3 to 4 every week. They foot the bill, he takes them back home.
I'm going to just say this. For you divestors out there that be talking shit about brothers, I love how y'all pay for y'all white men, but y'all won't doggone go 50-50 with your black man. I love that. Yes, sir. Oh, let's get some smoke up in here. Boy, I can't wait. I'm gonna go ahead and doggone sit back in my chair and relax and pull up my damn sweatpants, cause this gonna get sweaty.
Well, I worked in the hospitality industry for quite some time, being in the fashion industry, club promoter. I worked in a lot of restaurants. I've been in that industry, and I thought I'd upload. This is what my resume for my hospitality industry looks like. I worked at Flex Muscles. I worked at the Lobster Club. I worked at Jeremy's. Now, why am I bringing this up? Well, see, when I became a manager at a lot of these establishments, one thing that I came to learn, and it broke my heart, 8 out of 10 times you see a sister come in there, a black woman come in there with a white guy, she's footing the bill. That blew, they had me convinced with all the videos on social media that, yo, these white men are out here killing us, they're taking our best women, blah blah blah, till I got into this industry, started working, and my dude, a lot of times, 8 out of 10 times, you see a sister at an upscale restaurant with a white guy. She's footing the bill. It blew my mind when I started learning this, when I started seeing it. Jeremy's on the Upper East Side. Look at it. Go look it up. It's the only upscale bar on the Upper East Side in New York City. And so basically you could imagine the kind of clientele that comes there. And every time I see a black couple come in there, the black man is paying. Every time I see a black woman come in there with a white guy, the black woman is paying. And I'm like, there's this, that song, Looking for a Guy in Finance, whatnot. There's a guy that lives in that neighborhood, old money. He works in finance too. I made a video about this during the whole drizzle era. I made a video about it. This guy comes in there at least 3-4 times a week. Multiple women. Majority of the time is sisters he comes with. They foot the bill. And being a manager at an establishment, I can't, I have to be nice. I have to, whatever my personal feelings are, I have to keep. So I come, I laugh. I'm like, damn, be out here killing it. This guy called himself the Ebony Slayer. This guy brings in different sisters, 3 to 4 every week. They foot the bill, he takes them back home. So
okay, fam, so y'all know I had to follow this post up with a video because I got quite a lot of feedback. So far I'm at about a little more than 500,000 views and a ton of comments, over 500 comments. So let me just reiterate, people.
Okay, I just want to interrupt right here, because I ain't trying to get copywritten by Shay. It surprises me. Not really. I'm bullshitting on that one. It surprises me how y'all love to say white men take care of black women a lot better than black men take care of black women. Then meanwhile, y'all literally taking care of y'all damn white boyfriend and paying for the damn bills when y'all go to these fancy ass restaurants. It's real funny to me how y'all love to sit here and trash and smack black men down, say we dusty, we broke, we ain't shit, all this bullshit, yada 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 yada. And then y'all be on here mad as fuck after we go out and find a white woman and we doing 50-50. But meanwhile, y'all paying 100% for your white boyfriend or your white husband. It's real funny to me. Just like that chick over there, Queen of Kings and all that bullshit. Yeah, just like her. Come to find out, she paying all the bills. But yet, this man was a deadbeat to his daughter. His half Indian daughter. But yet, black men are dusted. Black men dusted. Black men ain't shit. Black men are broke. Black men, black men, black men. And then come to find out, y'all goofy asses over here paying for all the damn shit in the house with that white man of yours. I find it so funny. I just find it so funny that y'all have all the time in the world to shit on black men. Then, oh my God, I'm paying all the bills with this white man. I'm be honest with y'all, I don't feel sorry for y'all motherfucking goofy asses. And that's for the ones I'm talking about that be over here trashing black men every time I get a chance. I'm talking about y'all broads. Go ahead. I want to see the hate in the comment section. I love the hate. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. But y'all be over here talking about all this bullshit with black men, but meanwhile y'all over there broke. That white man will send your ass to work while he's sitting at home, doggone beating off his meat to something on Pornhub. Something fat and something looks stinking on Pornhub, but then you be over here doggone doing all this shit for this man. This man don't give a damn about you or what you go through. Lord Jesus, that's funny.
Let me be the first to say, I am not opposed to two loving individuals coming together and creating a life. Of course, I support Black love, and of course, I will always support Black love. But if two people of another race end up falling in love together, I see no problem with that. No issue whatsoever. The problem I have, and I also believe many other people voice his concern, is the way that it is pushed and then the propaganda associated with interracial relationships, right? So we know that usually swirling and divesting is connected to this whole idea of hypergamy, leveling up, and many times it can actually become a reason for Black men to be shamed specifically.
Girl, Black men are the hardest group of men to date.
I am so effing tired of the amount of emotional labor that comes with dating Black men. My interest in dating another Black man is like 1% at this point.
Or if the roles are reversed.
Why is it that successful Black men always date white women or Oriental women when they get some money? Well,
And let me ask y'all this. Why is it that y'all give a damn what we do when y'all don't give a damn about us? That's what I want to know. Why do y'all always come with the smoke? Especially for Jay Ellis. Oh my God, that man got so much. That man got so much hate from you Black women that don't like us being with white women. Y'all gave that man so much hell. That man had to turn off the comment sections. Lord Jesus. Let's bow our heads. I feel like I'm going to church. God damn, let me stop.
attempt to answer this the best way I know how. See, a lot of times when men get some money, Black men to be exact, they want a woman that's going to be submissive, that's going to actually do what they say, and a woman that's going to just be there to support every decision they make. Asian women, white women are very subtle, very submissive, very easy to deal with. They haven't came up the way Black women have came up. And a lot of times when you're dealing with Black women, you know, you're going to deal with some kickback. They not just going to do whatever the fuck you say just because you making the bread and butter.
My issue becomes when somebody uses their desire for another race or their stance to date somebody else to basically undermine Black folks completely. That is where the issue comes in. Outside of that, if you are loving yourself, you just happen to fall in love with somebody and they're of a different ethnicity, good for you. I hope it works out. But the reason I think this particular video got a ton of feedback is because it really undercuts a ton of the propaganda that we see going on today, which is that Black women are out here leveling up and these white men, right, are giving them pasta and lobster treatment. This is pretty much the story that is continuously told. This particular gentleman, if you haven't seen the video already, I can replay it. He basically says that in his anecdotal experience, let me be clear, it's anecdotal. In his experience, he saw the majority of Black women fitting the bill. This is why it got a lot of feedback, because his personal anecdotal experience goes completely against the propaganda that's going out there. I can say personally in my life, I know Black women who really fall on either side of the spectrum. Black women who have, their husbands paying their bills, and also Black women who very much were paying for their wife. I've seen both. I've seen, both aspects of it. But it certainly challenges this narrative that Black women are out there leveling up, divesting, and basically living their better life, living their better Black free life with these white men who were supposedly putting them up in these white suburban homes. This really questions and undermines that entire narrative and propaganda that is being pushed. Currently, less than 1% of white men in America have a Black wife, an incredibly small percent. So already we're talking about an extreme minority. And what that essentially shows us or suggests is that these dates are not necessarily leading to marriage, which again brings me to another point that I've already reiterated, that sexual access does not mean marital access. There are men of other races who may actually be sexually attracted to Black women, but do not desire to bring her home. So that gets us into a whole another category. But really,
can I ask y'all a question? And this is to Black women. How many of y'all that date outside your race are actually getting married? And that's a very crucial question, because it actually makes a lot of sense when you ask that question. How many of y'all are getting married by these white men that y'all say love y'all so much, who get y'all pregnant, who treat you to pasta and lobster, like y'all love to say? How many of y'all actually get married? 1 out of 100, maybe? So you have that one that may get married out of 100 Black women that date outside their race. Black men will still marry y'all at a higher percentage than white men will. Problem is, y'all got too many goddamn kids outside of wedlock. But y'all will be the same ones that say Black men ain't shit. That's a real question. Y'all love to sit here and promote all that bullshit, but then, meanwhile, y'all ain't doggone out there marrying like that.
At the end of the day, the main point is, I have no problem if somebody decides to date and marry out and it's a true love story, fine. The issue I have is when that said interracial relationship becomes a reason for a person to promote propaganda. That is where it becomes dangerous. And this is why I like to have these kind of conversations and always try to corroborate it with real life experience and or just data to see what is going on. At the end of the day, I do believe Black love, it has always been attacked in America, right? There has always been an agenda to divide Black people. I don't stand for that. Love who you love, but don't use it as an opportunity to undermine your own. So now let's get into the comments. Let's see what other people have to say about this whole topic. Okay, first one, it says, if they are American men and it's a date and they don't pay, they don't like you, girl. I could not agree more. Yeah, I can agree. I will say for myself, I never paid for any of my dates. That just was not my experience. I'm just being honest. I never paid for not one of my dates. It didn't matter that person's economic stat. I just wasn't doing it. So I can't say that I had the experience of going out and having to foot the bill for another guy. It just didn't happen. That just was not me. This is no shade if that was your experience. I understand dating life is a little differently now, and I also understand people are looking for different setups, but that just was not my experience. And I do agree that, like, if you're always paying and if you have to initiate, I mean, unless you're going after a particular kind of man, in most instances, that might mean that men just is not as interested. Another one, this one says, why do these types in the TikTok so desperately try to inject themselves into the relationships of white men and black women? We got this. We don't want your attention, your focus, your fake concern, your advice. As a matter of fact, stay 1,000 feet away from us at all times. Go focus on something more productive with your life. Go get a job, a hobby, a purpose, please. So again, I can say, at least for myself, I don't really care if a person decides to date and marry out in most instances. It's as long as they're happy and they're living their life, no problem. The things that people react to, especially in Black America, is one, how Black love is continuously is demonized, and then two, how interracial relationships can sometimes become a cover up to basically bash Black America, and in a lot of instances, Black men. Black women too, depending upon the context, but I've seen it specifically for Black men. That is where the issue comes in.
You know, shout out to Shay Sade. And I can truly say that, shout out to Shay Sade. But to this white man's point, we don't really give a fuck about what y'all do. Problem is, y'all can't get y'all broad under control. And she keeps on bringing us and keep on spewing us out of her mouth, specifically about black men. She keep on talking about what black men don't do. Meanwhile, that broad got your semen in her mouth. That's why we over here doggone saying get your broad, because your broad is the one that keep on posting y'all on Facebook and trying to doggone make it seem like, oh, she got the best man on the damn block. That's y'all. That ain't got shit to do with black men. Black men, we really don't give a fuck. Do what the hell you want to do. Fuck, suck, do all that shit. We don't care. Problem is, y'all keep on coming over here with us or keep on doing shit. Keep our name at your fucking mouth. Keep your broad under control and leave us the fuck alone. That's all we got to say. But we start talking like that. We say what we want to say. Oh, it's a damn problem. You shouldn't say that. You should motherfucker, please. It's time out for that shit. We tired of y'all and y'all bullshit. Keep our name out your fucking mouth. We keep your name out our mouth, and y'all can do what the hell y'all want to do. Do what you want to do. Fuck, suck, do all that shit. Have kids. We don't care. Just keep our name out your mouth. We don't care. Anyways, like, share, subscribe to the channel, support the podcast on Spotify.com. If you guys want to support me on Patreon, please do. On Spotify, please do. I'll catch you guys on the flip side, and I'll see you guys later. Bye, guys.